You ghosted me. You blocked me. It had me shaking like a stripper on a Friday night. Little did I know. But you're making rants about me on Instagram? That shit don't make no sense. She immediately starts rolling up. I'm like, exactly. She would start opening my DMs. Let that set the tone for where this story is about to go. Hey y'all. My name is Fairya, but my friends call me L, so you can call me L. And welcome back to my channel. Today it's gonna be a little different because we're about to get into a story time, okay? I hope y'all can hear me over my AC. We're gonna get into the nitty-gritty details, okay? Alright. I'm gonna give you guys names beforehand so that when I just get into it, y'all already know what the business is.
I just need my space right now.
Okay? So we're gonna talk about my first best friend, my first friendship heartbreak. We're gonna call her Blue. I have two other girls in the story that like add to the story that like they have to be in the story. Like I can't absolve them. Yeah, the other like girl that's in the story, her name is gonna be Stony. And then the other girl's name is just gonna be Homegirl because she's just briefly in it. So basically, let me get into the backstory about how me and Blue met. Me and Blue, we met in the 7th grade. So like middle school. I just know we became friends in the 7th grade and we had a lot of common. We were just like different black girls. Finding another black girl that was into the same stuff that I was into, I was like, hell yeah. Like, you know what? Hell yeah. So we instantly just became friends. Like, we was just cool. Like, that was my girl. We would text every day. Like, we used to have a streak. We used to, you know, Snapchat every day. I gave her my password to my Instagram. And I remember, like, she used to, like, post on my story every day. Like, she used to, like, take my pictures and, like, post them on my story and be like, y'all need to hype my bestie up, da-da-da. Like, she used to be like, you know? So I was like, okay, like, this is my girl. Like, she goes hard for me. Like, she ride or dies down. Like, little did I know. But, yeah, I was like, this is my girl. Like, damn, like, this is my girl. Like, I got her back. She got my back. Like, it's understood. Like, she should know. And she does know because I've told her, like, I'm like, you're my best friend. Like, we're like this 9th grade. She moved away. I was very upset. I was very hurt because I'm like, damn, like, not my girl. Like, not my girl. We still, like, we were still close, though. Like, we texted every day still. We Snapchatted. Well, I think I stopped doing the streaks. Because, honestly, that shit was getting corny to me. Like, it was getting old. Like, I couldn't keep maintaining it. Like, I just couldn't. So, I lost the streak, but that's okay because we still talked every day. And, like, I think she still had my passwords. I'm going to keep a counter of all the weird things that I personally feel like was weird. Y'all don't have to think it was weird, but I'm gonna keep a counter right here. I gave her my passwords, but she didn't give me her passwords. I don't know, like, I thought we were best friends. And it's like, you're posting on my story every day. And I remember she had told me, she was like, oh, I like you're like posting on your account more because like your followers actually interact. I felt like she was more popular than me. Like, I felt like she knew more people. I felt like, you know, she was more outgoing. Like, she talked to more people. Like, she just knew more people and she had more followers than me. I was like, you know what, that's what's up. Like, you know, you can keep posting if that's what you like to do. She's not like, I didn't give a fuck. It started getting, oh my god, yeah, it started getting like boundary crossing when like she would start opening my DMs and I was like, okay, like, she wouldn't respond, but she would like read my shit. And I would see like the notification come in for me, like, obviously someone sent me a DM and then I like go to Instagram and it's already open. Why are you reading my messages? Like, that's weird. Like, you can post on my account, I don't give a fuck, but like, I don't know, like, there has to be a level. But I didn't really say anything because I used to be a big people pleaser. So 9th grade, things start to get rocky, girl. I'm gonna turn this air off because I'm cold. Yeah, I had became friends with this girl, Homegirl. And I remember we had the same gym class together and I don't know, we just became cool and we just started like talking. Not like every day kind of thing, but we would just like see each other, like watch the class together, like go to, you know, be out in class and like hang out and talk. So soon we started like hanging out like on the weekends. Mind you, Blue, she moved like an hour away from me. It's freshman year. I don't have a car. I don't got my license. Well, did I? I think I had a permit. Yeah, I had a permit. I didn't have my license. So I couldn't hang out with Blue. So I started hanging out with homegirl. But you know, me and Blue were still close. I'm still thinking, like, mind you, this is my bitch. Like, this is my girl from middle school. I'm like, this is my best friend. Like, we know, like, we're locked in. We know that we're best friends. And I remember, I think she knew of homegirl. I remember I would sit there and I'd be like, oh, Blue, like, do you want to hang out? Like, I would ask her one-on-one. And then I would ask her, like, if she wanted to hang out, like, the three of us. Because I, like, they knew of each other, I think. But I told Blue, I was like, if you do want to hang out, just let me know. And I'll talk to my mom and she'll possibly, like, pick you up. Like, just let me know. Blue was a very jealous individual. I'm not saying she was jealous of me. I'm just saying she was a jealous person. She was the kind of girl that didn't like, I guess, her friends having friends. Let that set the tone for where this story is about to go. You know, over time, I think me and Blue kind of got distant. I mean, we were still talking, but I don't think it was like every day. The vibes was just off. The vibes were off. The vibes were very off. And I remember one time I had went over homegirl's house. We were on live. Well, she was on live. I was just there. But she was on live. And I remember she had told me one of her, like, friends, guy friends, had wanted to talk to me, right? We're going to call him CC. It doesn't matter. He's irrelevant, like, truly. Blue, I guess she had a crush on CC. Stay with me, okay? They were friends, I think. So yeah, so homegirl tells me, she's like, oh yeah, CC wants to talk to you, da da da. Like, CC, like, Blue's crush, CC, like, that one. I'm like, damn. I texted Blue. I was like, let me just be a real bitch and tell her, that, like, what's real. And you know what? Maybe that was a bad idea. Maybe I should have just been like, hell no, because, you know, girl code or whatever. But hey, we live and we learn. I'm not perfect. But I texted her. I was like, hey, like, CC, like, he wants to talk to me. And I'm open to talking to him. Like,
I didn't articulate myself the best, but basically what I was trying to say was, so like, I wasn't initially interested in him. So it's like, I wasn't interested in him because she was interested in him. My mindset was just like I wasn't just doing it to like make her mad or like jealous or anything. I was simply just thinking like, damn, like, it would be nice to have a boyfriend type, like, you know?
I mean, if he wants to talk to me, at least let's see what happens. And it's like, again, to a point, I get it. Like, you can have a crush on someone, but I can't make that person like you back. I could be fucked up. I could be fucked up. That's on me. I'm sorry, girl. But yeah, I had just told her. I was like, yeah, like, he wants to talk to me and I'm open to talk to him, like, see where it goes. But I did tell her, I was like, but if you're not okay with it, like, if it makes you uncomfortable, whatever, because, you know, I knew she had a crush on him. I was like, I won't do it. Like, I'm not gonna talk to him. And she was like, no, girl, like, it's fine. Like, it's fine. But not like in a, oh, girl, totally, like, it's fine. Like, it was like in a, no, girl, it's fine. No, it's fine. And she used to do this thing where, like, if she was annoyed or, like, pissed off or, like, irritated with me, she would start texting with periods. And I'm sorry, but I hate bitches like you. But at the end of the day, I didn't even end up talking to dude. I didn't even end up talking to him. So I was just like, you were mad for nothing. Like, you could have just said no. Like, dead ass, like, you could have just said no. She shouldn't have lied. I'm not trying to invalidate her feelings. It's just like, speak on it. Like, I thought we was cool. Like, I thought we were cool. Communication, y'all, it's important. I can admit when I'm wrong. I do feel like I could have handled that better, but I didn't even want the nigga. I just wanted to feel like, and I want love too. Like, I want a relationship, you know, like, we all want things. But again, it could have been anyone else. Like, it really had to be her, like, crush. I can see that. I can see that. I feel like that was what kind of started it. And then her feeling, I guess, left out with, like, me hanging out with homegirl. My mom was not about to drive me every other weekend an hour plus, but I still tried to keep in touch. I mean, there's only so much you can do.
I'm just remembering so much more. Bro, I remember as soon as I started wearing lashes and, like, learning how to do my hair, like, I started wearing wigs and I started, like, you know, trying to, like, look, you know, cute. And I remember she told me, she was like, oh, like, you're changing, like, you're changing. And I'm just thinking, like, I'm changing. Like, I'm not switching up. I'm just getting cuter. Like, I don't know.
So we had ended up falling out. I don't exactly remember the details. I don't think anything happened. I just think, like, I remember we had just stopped, like, texting. Yeah, we had stopped texting. And then she blocked me on Snapchat. She blocked me on Snapchat. And I remember that day, bro, it was so bad. I had just came home from school. I go on Snapchat and I see she blocked me. And bro, I'm not gonna lie, I cried. I bawled my eyes out because in my head, I'm thinking like, okay, like relationships have like rocky moments. Like things happen. Like we're not always gonna agree, right? But in my head, I'm thinking like, that's my bitch. Like we're locked in. Like to find out I'm blocked. No conversation. No conversation was crazy. But I was like, damn, you know what? Like, what can I do? And you know what's crazy is that I had like a spam account and she didn't block me on there. I remember I had one on her page. I went on her page, but she had this Instagram post and it was this, bro, it was this long ass paragraph rant about me. About me. I was going through my notes. I actually found the note, like the rant she left me, and I'm about to put it on the screen. So what she said, I'm obviously gonna blur out the name because that's not important. She said this on her spam. I'm gonna blur out anything that's like incriminating. I'm gonna put her rant here, right? And then I'm gonna put what I personally wrote to her, but I didn't send it to her and I didn't post it. I just wrote it for me because at the time I was blocked. So this is what I wrote about what I read. It's long, so it's gonna be, you can pause and read it. There you go. Okay, I also want to say, like, I was reading the, like, what she had posted on her spam, and it was just like, what? She was like, oh, like, everybody kept asking her, like, what happened, like, what was wrong, and, like, she was tired of them bringing it up. And I'm just sitting here thinking, like, mind y'all, she moved schools, so the only people that would have been asking what was happening is people that knew that we were friends. So I'm like, bitch, nobody's asking you all that shit. Like, you just wanted to post this shit. Stop acting like it's hella people. And even if someone asked, it probably was 1 or 2 people. Like, girl, stop acting like the entire school. Like, she's acting like this fallout was like this huge thing, and it wasn't. Like, you just stopped talking to me. Like, you blocked me on Snapchat, she blocked me on iMessage, and she blocked me on Snapchat. So I'm like, bitch, what the fuck? And then she was like, oh my god, y'all. 2 things. One, before she had moved like away in high school, 8th grade, the very last day of school, or whenever that last day that she was leaving before she left, because I think she left like in the middle of the year. When I tell you I was trying to say bye to her, mind you, I didn't even know she was moving schools. I had to hear it from other people. So I'm like, damn, like, she's moving and she didn't even tell me she was moving, and I was supposed to be her best friend. And at the time, I didn't even know homegirl. So she been on this weird shit. It's not even because of somebody else. She's literally just been like this. I'm sorry, but she has. So like the entire day, like after I found out that she was moving schools, I tried to talk to her. I literally saw her, she saw me, and I was trying to go talk to her, and I kid you not, she literally ran away from me. This bitch ran away from me. The fuck? And then I ended up being friends with her after that. Like, that really should have spoke volumes, but you know, whatever. Oh my god. And then one more thing, she was basically insinuating that she like introduced me and homegirl, but no, I met homegirl when I went to high school. We had the same gym class, and I went up to her, and she was watching fucking Big Mouth, and I went up to her and we started talking about the show, and then we became friends. She did not put me on. Like, that's why I was saying in the story time, like, she knew of her. She did know her because homegirl, she was pretty known. Like, I guess she was a popular girl, like, whatever. But I'm like, girl, you did not make us friends, and I did not start hanging out with her over you because you introduced us to her. We were friends first. You were a weird ass bitch. You moved away and acted like you didn't want to be friends with me, and I'm allowed to make other friends. Like, that didn't mean that we weren't best friends anymore. And she just kept saying, like, hold on, sorry y'all, because hold on, yeah, and she was just saying like, oh, I thought you were down to ride, I thought we were best friends forever, and da-da-da, and you became best friends with somebody else. Just because I hang out with somebody else does not mean that we're best friends. Are you cool? Are you 5 years old? Like, what the fuck? And then she was like, I don't even care, like, y'all can screenshot this and send it to her, y'all don't care, like, I don't care, and like, I hate having female friends, and I'm cool with the 2 female friends that I know. But them 2 female friends, I'm sure you fell out with them because you came back to me a whole fucking year later and came to my Snapchat talking about some, hey, trying to rekindle with me, trying to be best friends again with me. I thought you hated having female friends. I thought I wasn't a real bitch. Why the fuck are you coming back to me and wanted to be my friend again? Seriously, like, be honest, like, why? If I was such a terrible friend, why the fuck are you coming back to be my friend? Oh, okay. And then it's like, girl, she was saying like, y'all can screenshot this and send it to her. Nobody sent it to me. I found it on my own because I was lurking. Because I'm like, if I still have access to her spam page, duh, I'm gonna go on that bitch. Like, what the fuck? I need to know. I'm looking. I'm sorry. And I found it. That's how I saw it. But nobody ever came to me and screenshot that shit because nobody gave a fuck. Because nobody was asking for that shit. Oh, and she was, sorry, y'all. I get real passionate about shit like this. But she was saying how I was subbing her or like whatever. But I'm like, one, why are you assuming that that's about you? I'm not even talking about you.
Guys, that bitches. How y'all assuming it's y'all?
And most of the times, anytime I would post quotes, it's not about anyone, like, it's not about my friends because I don't do weird shit like that. Like, if anything, it was about my family. I do sub family. Hell yeah, I sub family and I sub niggas. If anything, 9 times out of 10, my posts are always about a nigga or they're always about my family. Dead ass. I don't sub friends because it's like, I'm not checking for you like that. Like, I'm not thinking like, oh yeah, I'm gonna let her know I feel like, no, because at the end of the day, I would just told you, like, plus it's like, okay, if I'm posting shit saying that I wish I had a real ass friend or whatever, like, and you feel like I'm talking about you, then you don't think you're a real ass friend to me, and you are not a real ass friend to me, because why are you assuming that I'm talking about you? Am I tripping? Because I don't feel like I'm tripping about this shit, because I think y'all need to stop taking everything so fucking personal. Why the fuck are you looking at your friend's thing, like, post, and assuming that it's about you? Unless, and I could understand if, like, she told me something, right? And then I found a very specific quote. Like, let's say she was like, oh yeah, like, my boyfriend cheated on me, right? And I found a very specific quote, like, y'all be staying with niggas who cheat on you just for the girlfriend title or something. You know what I'm saying? That would have been a sub, but bitch, I didn't post shit like that. So what the fuck was she talking about? And then the bitch had the nerve to sit there and be like, I'm not even sad. This shit is very overwhelming. Like, this never happened to me, bitch. Good to fucking know, because I was bawling my fucking eyes out, bitch, because I thought I lost a real bitch, but I didn't. Like, that was a blessing in disguise, and I don't give a fuck. And then, I'm sorry, but it's corny. She literally had, I guess, another girl on her main account and under the spam account texting her, talking about some text me, and then leaving her initial. Bitch, if you don't get your corny ass the fuck on, I don't understand that shit. Do y'all not have each other's fucking numbers? You clearly have her fucking password. What the fuck are you commenting under that shit? Fuck. Y'all, she was saying in her little thing, like, how I didn't want to hang out with her, like, just her, like, one-on-one, but that was a complete fucking lie. I remember, and I only remembered it because I read the note I wrote. But anyways, I remember I had asked her, I was like, oh, do you want to hang out so-and-so on this day, whatever. She told me, just go hang out with homegirl. She was like, just go hang out with her. I don't remember verbatim what she said because that was such a long time ago. That was in like 2018. And I was like, I don't want to hang out, like, I'm not trying to hang out with her, like, I'm trying to make plans with you. Like, I kept trying to do that. She's like, no, like, just go hang out with her, like, go hang out with her, it's fine, whatever. Bitch, are you fucking... And it's just like, personally, if I feel like someone's not a good friend to me, I'm not about to go back and be friends with them. Like, if I felt so hurt over the situation, I made it a point to post on the internet about it. Like, and it's like, granted, back then I did used to refriend people that weren't good friends to me, but not because, like, does that make sense? Like, y'all,
she's obligated to feel how she felt. But I was just like, damn, like, you could have told me that. Like, you could have talked to me. I thought we was like this. I don't know. I just feel like if you can sit there and make an Instagram post, then it's no longer, like, you're able to express how you feel. You just don't want to talk to me. Like, you don't want to talk to me about it. And that's weird. Like, we're going to put that number... That's the second thing. Yeah, we're going to add that to the counter. Because why are you making rants about me when you have my number? You could have easily texted me and you blocked me on Snapchat. But you're making rants about me on Instagram? That shit don't make no sense. It don't make no sense. But I was like, you know what? Fuck it. So, fast forward 1 year. I guess I'll be like 10th, like 11th grade-ish. I remember she had added me on Snapchat. I had added her back because I wanted to hear what she had to say. Because I'm like, if you're adding me 1 year later out of the blue, you want to say something. So, what do you have to say? Like, you know, I'm giving you the floor. Here's the stage. Bro, this girl gonna tell me, hey. I was like, hey. And she was also the kind of girl, which I also hate. Not like I don't hate her, but I hate this type of girl. But well, then I guess, I mean, no, but like, whoa, I mean, shit. But damn. But she was the kind of girl where she made you like chase her for like an answer. Like if something was wrong with her, you'd have to like no, tell me what's wrong. Like no. It's like, girl, don't nobody want to do that. I used to do that, but it's like, girl, like you ghosted me, you blocked me, you ranted about me. What do you want? That's how I was feeling. She did end up start like telling me how she felt, but I'm just like, okay, why didn't you say that? And like, if you meant like me hanging out with her and not being able to hang out with you, it's like you're still an hour away from me or wherever you are. I mean, I'm assuming so. It's just like, I don't got no car, no license. My mom was strict. Like I couldn't do much. But I was like, you know, my dumb ass just being so understanding. I was just like, you know what, like I get it. I can see how, like, why you would have felt that way, but I didn't mean to make you feel that way. Like, you know, like, I'm sorry. Like, I understand. And we're gonna add this to the weird thing number 3, because I think it's weird. But she didn't say sorry. I'm not the one in the wrong. Like, I'm not completely wrong here. So I remember, I don't know the time frame for real, but it was a little while after, like, I don't want to put quotation marks, because I did kind of still see her as a friend, but it was just from a distance. Like, one thing about me, and anyone can tell you, I'm petty. I'm petty, and I hold grudges. But, like, I was like, okay, I forgive you, but, like, I won't see you the same. Like, you're not my best friend anymore, because my best friend, the bitch, like, my bitch, the girl that was hyping me up on my Instagram, the girl that was, like, had my back, I had hers, like, we was just ride or die. Like, that girl, I don't know that girl, because you are not that girl. Like, you're just not, because you wouldn't have ghosted me. You wouldn't have just blocked me. You would have texted me, and that's cool. So I was just like, we're cool, but we're not like this no more. Like, we're just like, Right, so I remember, it was on Snapchat too. A little bit after that, she had said this one comment. Y'all, the audacity. Verbatim. She was like, it feels like we're starting to be best friends again.
Flip flop, flippy flip flopping ass bitch.
I don't think y'all. She said, it feels like we're starting to be, me and Blue, are starting to be best friends again. The audacity. I didn't really want to reply, but I felt like that would have been more awkward. But I feel like my reply just made it more awkward, because I didn't say, like, I was like, aw. Is that fucked up? But, like, okay, what would you do? But what would you do? Because I didn't feel like we was best friends. I felt like we was just cool. Like, so over the course of months, I did kind of like, I still didn't feel like we were best friends anymore, but I was just like, it's whatever. Like, we're friends. Like, we're cool. How do I make this flow? Okay, hold on. Y'all know I'm terrible at storytelling. Okay, let me start here. This girl, we're gonna call her Sue. So Sue, she was having a birthday party, right? So me and Blue, we made plans to go to Sue's birthday party together. I was friends with Sue, and Blue knew of Sue, because we all used to go to the same school, right? So I was hanging out with Stony the night before Sue's birthday party, and it was just a terrible night. It was a terrible night for both of us. It was horrible. I'm talking real bad. I ended up like spending the night at Stony's house because we just needed each other. After that traumatic night, I'm like, I just need a night to turn up, and I know Stony needs a good night too. Like, we just had a bad night. So I'm like, Stony, do you want to come to Sue's birthday party with me? Like, me and my friend Blue. And she's like, yeah, like, I want to go. Because, I mean, I spent the night at the girl's house. Like, it's kind of like, I'm like, okay, bet. So I text Blue. I'm like, hey, do you mind if, like, my friend comes along? You know, like, I didn't really get into the details because, again, it's not my business to tell. I was just like, you know, I just left it at that. And she's like, yeah, girl, like, no worries, you know, no period, nothing. So I'm like, okay, cool. Like, she's good with it, you know. Plus, I'm like, it's a party. Like, it's not an intimate setting. Like, if it was just me and Blue hanging out one-on-one, okay, that's kind of weird. Like, I would have had to ask Blue beforehand. But I'm thinking it's a party. Like, why do I need permission to invite more people? It's a party. The more the merrier, right? Like, it's a party, we mingle. I don't know. I tell Stony, I'm like, okay, like, you know, she's cool with it. We all have a plan. You know, I do got to pick her up, but I'll just pick her up from your house and I'll just get ready here. So me and Stony, you know, we're getting ready. We blaze and, you know, we get cute. We're looking cute. We're looking good. We're looking bad. And, ooh, my leg. My leg. Yeah, so we're getting ready, you know, we're having fun. We're just being girls, just being girls. I text Blue, I'm like, hey, you know, like, we're about to head out. I'm this amount of time away from you. Just letting you know I'm on the way, type shit. So, she's like, okay, bet, you know, cool. Mind you, I'm leaving from Stony's house, right? So if I'm driving to go pick up Blue, where would Stony sit, y'all? Where would Stony sit? In the passenger seat, right? Because I'm driving to get somebody else to go to a party, right? Right, okay. So let's keep going. I pull up to what's her face? Blue's house, right? I text her, I'm like, hey girl, like, I'm outside, you know, we're waiting for you, whatever. So she's like, okay, bet, you know, she's grabbing her stuff, coming downstairs. So she comes down the stairs and, you know, she starts walking up to the passenger door, but my friend Stony's sitting there. So then, like, she sees her in the passenger seat and then she goes into the back seat and gets in. Hey girl. And she's like, hey. And then she gets her phone, like, she just gets her phone and she was on her phone the entire ride to the party. I was like, what the fuck? I'm like, what is she mad for? But I'm like, you know, she's a moody girl. So I'm like, maybe she's just moody. Like, I don't know. But I was like, I hope when we get to the party, she cuts this shit out. Because we're going to a party, babe. Like, what's what? Let's add that to the weird counter. That's number 3. That's weird thing number 3. Because what? You're mad because you couldn't sit in the passenger seat? You know how awkward it is? And it's like, okay, maybe if you did really want to sit in the passenger seat and we can catch up while I'm driving to the party or something, you could ask Stony. I'm sure she would have had no problem switching with you. But you just, like, threw a tantrum, essentially, but, like, passive-aggressively, and you barely said anything to me or my friend. Like, that's just rude. But whatever. So, and I know what y'all are thinking. You're probably like, girl, you're better than me. I would have da-da-da. I would have da-da-da. Girl, okay. I didn't. So I'm like, whatever. I play my music. We're driving to the party, you know, it's cool. So we get to the party and it's not jumping. You know, we get there kind of early. So I'm like, okay, people are still trickling in. And since I knew Sue, I was also helping people, like, get into the party. Because if y'all from ATL, y'all know, like, it was at the mix. If you know, you know. Oh, wait, is that Fed? I don't think y'all know who I'm talking about. It's okay. But I'm not talking about Sue. I'm talking about Blue. We get there. We get to, like, this little bar stool area. And Stony, she immediately starts rolling up. I'm like, exactly. 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 So I'm like, you know what? Let's take a shot. My bitch said, let's get straight to the point. So I'm like, let's take a shot. I give one to Stony. She's like, hell yeah. You know, I pour me one up. I'm like, hell yeah. I'm like, Blue, you want to take a shot? She's like, no, I respect it because I'm not going to pressure you to do that. You don't need to drink to turn up. So I'm like, cool, whatever. So Sue, she wants me to, you know, help people come in. So we have to go down to the lobby. So I'm like, Blue, do you want to come with me? She's like, yeah. So we go down to the lobby and, like, Blue, she's finally starting to act like herself again. Like, we're chopping it up, we're laughing, we're kikiing, you know, the vibes is good, right? We go back upstairs and then I'm looking around for Stony because I'm like, where did this girl go? And I see she made her a little friend. You know, she rolled the I'm not gonna say it, but, you know, she rolled it up. And I'm like, okay, period, because that's what parties are for, to mingle, to meet people, to have fun. I'm like, okay, period, like, yes. So we go back and we join her and, you know, we're chilling out. You know, me and Stony were blazing. And, you know, like, music was playing, we're all dancing and having a good time, right? Not Blue. Not Blue. Because for some reason, the song starts playing and I'm just looking around and I can't find Blue. I'm like, where the fuck did she go? I'm like, what the fuck? If you know me, if you've ever been out with me, you know I don't play that shit. If we came together, bitch, we're leaving together. I don't give a fuck if I hate your guts. I'm dropping you off at home. I'm making sure your ass gets inside. And then I'm gonna go be mad in my house. And we're gonna get the fuck over it. Okay? Exactly, right? Right. So I'm like, what the fuck? So I find her, and I'm just like, I just tell her, like, girl, like, I need to know who you're with, or like be able to find you, because if I'm, mind you, I was calling her, I was texting her, she was not responding. So I'm like, if I can't get in touch with you, we're in Atlanta. If some shit goes down and I'm only with Stony and I have to get the fuck out of Dodge, and I'm telling you right now that you need to stay close to me. If you're not there when I turn my head, baby, you're getting left. Me and Stony were not gonna wait out the car for you, babe. I'm taking my ass home. I'm not dying for you, especially after I'm telling you to, you know. So she's just like, okay. I'm like, you know, like, just come back over here, like, chill with us, like, what's going on, like, come vibe with us, like, mingle. You're being weird, like, you're being weird. I didn't say that, but I'm like, girl, like, we're at a party, like, talk to somebody. And it's like, if you don't want to talk to us, talk to somebody. I like, what? So after that, you know, I keep having fun because it's a party. So I didn't drink anymore, because, you know, I was driving. I took my little shot. I had my, you know, but I was, you know. Yeah, so we were twerking, having fun. I just remember I was having a ball. I was hyping the bitches out, like, they was twerking. I'm like, hey, you know, it was my kind of jam. It was a jam. And I remember we had chilled out for a little bit, me and Stony. And Stony had, like, she was like, is your friend good? I was like, what? And this may sound wrong. Maybe this is fucked up, but, like, I wasn't gonna keep forcing Blue to be around me. Like, I'm sorry. I already went to her and spoke to her and been like, hey, you know, like, just stick around us. Like, we are in Atlanta. Like, I want to be able to find you. Like, and plus we came together. Like, why are we not hanging out? I'm not gonna chase that girl. Like, it's either you wanted to come and hang out with me or you don't. And I already told you. So it's just like, when she said that, in my head I'm realizing, like, oh shit, where is she? I didn't even notice she wasn't near us. And I'm like, just thinking, like, we're at a party, and if we were all together, we all would have been having a good time and turning up. And it's like, maybe this isn't your scene, but then why did you agree to come to a party with me? I don't know. But I noticed that she's like standing, like, on a wall. She's by this table. She's like literally she's not with anyone else. She's just literally standing by herself. Like, she's not even on her phone. She's just, like, sitting there, like, pouting. Like, I cannot make this up. She's literally just sitting there, like waiting for someone to, like, talk to her. I don't know. Or maybe she wanted to go home. I don't know. So I went over to her. I'm like, hey, like, are you okay? Like, everything good? She knows, she's like, she's fine. But she's not really fine. She's just saying she's fine. But again, I'm not finna chase you. I'm like, do you want to, you know, come be with me and Stony? She's like, no, she's good. So I'm like, okay. I give up. I'm done fighting this battle. So I just go take my ass over there and have a good time. And then, you know, the party's shutting down. People are leaving. And Sue and a couple of her friends, they were saying they wanted to do, like, an after party kind of thing, right? So I told Stony, she was down, she wanted to go. I was like, let me see if Blue wants to go, right? Like, I'm finna tell her we're finna leave, but I still gotta get the details of the after party. But we're finna, like, we're about to leave, so I need to know where she's at, you know? So I find her, I tell her, like, you know, we're probably gonna go to another spot. I don't remember if I asked her at that time if she wanted to leave. I was just like, you know, did you want to go along? I'm guessing. I mean, she didn't object. She was down to go, essentially. So we wait a little longer. I'm still trying to figure out the details. But then I'm just like, you know, like, we gotta do something. At least let's just go to the car. So I'm like, okay, yeah, like, we're finna leave. So I could tell Blue was getting irritated because I kept telling her, like, we was finna leave, because we were finna leave, but they just wasn't giving me, like, directions, because I wanted to head straight there. But I'm like, okay, at this point, they're just gonna have to hit me up, because I'm not finna keep waiting around. And, like, Stony's hungry, like, it's getting late, like, I want to go home. I want to lay my head. Quick intermission. Drink me some water. Yeah, I could tell she was getting irritated because I kept telling her, like, we was finna leave, and we were finna leave, like, we really were. But I'm like, yeah, let's go. So I'm like, Stony, like, for real, like, we're leaving. So I'm like, okay, where did Blue go? Let me go find her. I'm already gonna add this to the counter. If you've ever been to the mix, you know, there's, like, the inside part with the little kitchen area. And then there's the outside part with the pool, right? And it's like this view, and yeah, if you know, you know. I go outside, and you know, there's the round table with the stools, and I see Blue, but she's not alone. Y'all, tell me why this bitch is talking to my ex. First of all, I didn't even know he was at the party. Real shit. Second of all, bitch, what the fuck? And that nigga, he was a terror. And she knew what he did, all that he's done. And I'm not gonna lie, when I saw her talking to him, baby, it was warm outside, but I was hotter. And I'm not talking about my looks. I felt my body temperature rise. Like, I was heated. I was heated. Plus, she's been acting weird all night. Like, she was low-key irritating me. The previous night, I had a terrible ass night. I just wanted to turn up and have fun, and you fucking ruined it. Well, you didn't ruin it because I still had the time of my life, but it's like you was just being weird, and I just wanted to hang out with my bitches. Like, I just wanted to have a good time. Why did we come together? And then to top it off, you're talking to this bitch ass nigga. The fuck? So, yo, I go up to her. I'm like, I don't even look at him. I don't even address him. I don't even acknowledge him. I just tell her we're leaving. Grab your stuff, let's go. And she low-key has an attitude. But at that point, I didn't give a fuck. Because she been had an attitude the whole night. So I'm like, whatever, bitch. Like, fuck it. We can be mad. We can be mad in the car. Away from this nigga with your weird ass. What the fuck? But, y'all. Woo! I promise I'm over it. No. I'm over it. I am. Like, for real. Like, bitch. Really, bitch? That's so fucking weird. You know, I'm gonna add 2 more points for that. Because I feel like that's weird as fuck. Like, that was weird as fuck. So we're at like, what, 6? 5? I don't know. Future L will know. I tell Blue that we're finna stop at Checkers because Stoney was hungry. So we go inside Checkers. You know, they're not taking any... They're only taking online orders because it was late and people was, you know, people was lit from the party and they just wanted something to eat. So Stoney was trying to make an online order, and I told Blue, I was like, you know, we're probably gonna go to the after party after this, but if you want to go home, let me know now. Like, let me know now. I'll take your butt home. And I low-key wanted her to say she wants to go home because it's like, girl, you've been acting like you want to go home. You're ruining my vibe. I low-key want you to go home. You're acting like you want to go home. I know you want to go home, so just, you know. And she's like, no, like, you know, she wanted to come to the after party. So I'm like, okay, whatever. I'm not gonna fight with you. I'm not gonna argue. Eventually, Stoney's just like, fuck it. Like, I'm not finna wait for this. It's not even loading. I'm not that hungry. Like, we could just go. Like, let's just go to the after party. So I'm like, okay, cool. We're walking back to the car. Yeah, I kid y'all not. I can see my car. Blue's like, actually, can you take me home? And now, if you know anything about me, you know, well, at least back then, I didn't like confrontation. And I never liked to get into it with my friends. Because it's like, you're my friend. Like, you're my bitch. Like, we're bitches. Like, why is we beefing? But I was already irritated. She was weird all night. I had a terrible last night. And she was talking to that bitch ass nigga. Like, I didn't do no disrespectful shit. Like, I didn't cuss, like, call her out her name, none of that. But I was just like, I asked you earlier if you wanted to go home and you told me no. But okay, I'll take you home. But you should have said something earlier. And I said it with the most attitude I could because I was pissed off. And she was pissed off, but I didn't give a fuck. Because at that point, girl, like, you've been trying to get me to kiss your ass all night. I'm not doing it. I'm taking your ass home. And at that point, I didn't even want to go to the fucking after party. Plus, it was already late. I just wanted to lay down. Like, fuck. So I put up to her place. She got out, and you know, even though I was pissed at her, I still made sure she got inside safe. But I was irritated, and I spent the night at Stoney's house. And when we got home, we blazed, cause bitch, I was irritated. And Stoney, she brought it up to me. She was like, what was up with my friend? Cause what the fuck, that was her first impression. That was a terrible first impression. I was like, girl, I don't know. Cause girl, I don't know. Yeah, I had ended up texting her the next day. I was trying to see what the real was. Like, what's going on? Is we still cool or what? So I just texted her, hey, waiting for her to respond. Because I didn't want to, like, just text how I felt or, like, bring up, like, what's wrong with you? Because I didn't want her to just, like, ignore it. So I was trying to make it seem like I was just gonna, like, play it off. But I really wanted to just ask you what was up. Like, what's going on? So, y'all, we're gonna add this to the counter. Don't know what number I'm at, but we're adding it. Tell me why this girl, she didn't respond to me for an entire day. And at that point, I was like, you know what? Yeah, we can call it. I'm good. I'm straight. The day after that, she texts me back and she's like, hey. And I was like, bitch, don't hate me. I didn't say that, but I'm like, girl, don't hate me. What's up with you? So I was like, you want to talk about what was bothering you the other night or not? And she was like, bro, she was sitting here trying to play like bro, it was pissing me off. She was like, what do you mean? I was like, you were avoiding me the entire night and you like didn't hang out with us at all. Like you acted like you didn't want to be there. Like what was wrong? But yeah, like I was like, you seemed upset with me. Like what's up? And she was just like why would I be upset? And she was like using like emojis and like I don't know. I just felt like she was being extra, and I just felt like if I'm coming to you as a real bitch, at least be a real bitch and like come on, because I didn't even have to like bring it up. Like I could have just really, I should have cut you off right here. But and I was just like, you know what? I'm not about to play this game with her. Like I'm not gonna chase you. I'm not gonna force it out of you. If you don't want to tell me how you feel, if you just want to go make another Instagram post, go do that. I'm not gonna stop you, baby. I give no fucks. Like after last night, you really just rubbed me all kinds of the wrong way. Like no, I'm cool. Like I'm cool. So I was just like, it was like she kind of was trying to flip it and like try to like press me. She was like, but I don't understand, like why would I be upset with you? Like what would make me upset though? Like, and I'm like, girl, I don't know, you're the one with the fucking problem. Like you're the one with the stick up your ass. Like I'm not the one with the problem, you are. What the fuck? So I was just like, I mean, I don't know, but you said everything was good, so we're cool. And she was just like, yeah, LOL. I'm like, okay, yeah, girl, LOL. I didn't say that. I just left her on red. I didn't say anything. And I think a couple days went by, and I think she had texted me. I just remember like waiting hella long, because I was just like, what the fuck? Like, and then like after that, I was just kind of like, I don't know, like I wasn't feeling it. Like the vibe, like no. And she would text me, she would still text me, and I would just kind of like, and this is like, I should just cut her off. She would just sit there and keep like talking to me, but I was just kind of like dry with her. I was kind of hoping she would get the hint so I didn't have to cut her off, but she just kept texting me, so I'm like, okay. After I tried to communicate with you like an adult, you, like, I'm not doing it no more. It's raps. And really, the icing on the cake was you talking to that bitch ass nigga. Cause that shit, in that moment, baby, it had me shaking like a stripper on a Friday night trying to get them tips in. Bro, I was livid. Like, livid. Like, I don't even know how I kept my composure. I'm so glad I wasn't drinking that night because, bitch, it would have turned into Bad Girls Club real quick. No. Nah. So yeah, I just never responded. And, you know, she just didn't ever, like, text me back. So I'm like, okay, she finally understands, like, we're just not friends no more. And, you know, I should have just told her that, but it's like, I don't know, I just kind of feel like that maybe would have been obvious. I don't know, but whatever, right? 6 months later, my birthday comes around. It's the day of my birthday. And it's crazy. This is why I make sure I block everywhere now. I blocked her on Snapchat, and I blocked her on Instagram, and I blocked her on Twitter, but I didn't block her number because I think I just deleted the text thread. I got a text on my birthday, and I knew it was her because you know how Apple likes to be fucking messy and do that maybe blank shit. No, bitch. If I delete the contact, it's out my phone. But, and it said, and I quote, "Happy birthday, sister." Sister? What did Megan say? Don't call me sis because I'm not your sister. No, okay. All right. And then I blocked her. That was officially the story of my first friendship heartbreak. And you know what? I mean, it's no bad blood. Like, I don't hate the girl. I don't dislike her. I just wanted to talk about my experience. Oh, let's add that to the counter, actually. Her telling me happy birthday after 6 months. And let's also add to the counter, her still coming to talk to me about stuff after I asked her if she was feeling kind of way and she deflected. Let's add that to the counter, too. Every time there would be conflict, she would just be passive aggressive, or like she would ignore me. Like it was just a constant thing, and it's just like, girl, like I'm not your man. I wouldn't want to be, and I barely want to be your friend. Let me know what y'all think. I mean, shit, I hope the story was maybe entertaining. Let me know if it made you laugh. Let me know something. Just talk to your girl, and let me know if you want more story time. Thank you guys for watching this video. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, turn on notifications, hype, just support your girl. I'll see you guys next time.